Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to go on a tour of Cherokee Village. We'll see a peek of Tohi Trail and head over to Enid Drive for a home on Navajo Lake and see Navajo Park. So come along with me and see some of what Cherokee Village has to offer. Tohi Trail is only about 2 miles from the house that we're about to see on Enid Drive on Lake Navajo. And it is a playground park, unlike Navajo Park. And then there's also the trail that has been extended. I can usually do like a 15-minute walk. If I do the extension, I can do a 30-minute walk. So just to give you an idea of the length of the trail. But this is also really close to the hospital and the highway. So it's an easy way to get out from the house to things like the emergency room, schools, and shopping. So this is just another great amenity in Cherokee Village. We're on Enid Drive on Lake Navajo. I just wanted to give you a chance to look at the neighborhood. You can see that, like many other lakes in Cherokee Village, there is not house on top of house. Across the street, there's no houses. There's a vacant lot next door included. 2 houses down, there's a vacant lot. So there are many opportunities to develop land here. When we get down to Navajo Park, you'll see that there's many lots across the lake that are also available. Not necessarily for purchase, but are able to be developed. Other than the house that we'll see shortly, there are a couple other houses for sale. One across the lake for $365,000. And then there's one on the same road on Enid Drive, just a couple houses down in the opposite direction. And that one is listed for $289,900 and is 1,486 square feet, so it is much smaller than this home. So there's a variety of sizes, a variety of prices, and yes, you can get a lakefront house for less than $300. $300, that'd be nice. $300,000. So this house that we started at, it's that house, the vacant lot, 2 houses, and then I think there's another vacant lot here maybe, and then you're at Navajo Park. Now, many parks in Cherokee Village aren't what you would normally consider a park. It is an area that can't be built on. It is, I believe, maintained by SID. Sometimes there's a gray line between SID and the city of Cherokee Village. But I believe it's maintained by SID because the lakes are maintained by SID. So Navajo Park just really means a place that they can't build on. You can see it does have some park benches. The main thing is it's where you can put your boat in. They have the driveway here that you can go down. Plus, it's where the dam is. And all of the lakes in Cherokee Village are man-made lakes. Lake Navajo is one of the smaller lakes. There are 7 lakes in Cherokee Village, but it's one of the smaller lakes, so it's meant more for fishing, swimming. You could have like a pontoon boat on it. You can see some of the pontoon boats that owners have over there. The dock you can see straight across the water, farthest to the left, is the dock for 81 Monongahela, which is the other house I mentioned was listed for sale right now for $365,000. There's obviously a new build over there too that I didn't realize until the other day that there is a new build on this lake. So again, there are many places to develop. As far as homes that have sold in the last year, there isn't any in this year that have sold on Lake Navajo, but last year there was a home in 83 Monongahela that sold for $190,000. That was 1,170 square foot, so that's $162 per square foot. And there was one at 9 Monongahela, so both of those on the far side of the lake. That one sold for $199,000, which is 1,500 square feet, and so that was $133 a square foot. So that kind of gives you a price range on that lake, and it does vary greatly whether the improvements to the property as well as which lake it is on, because the lots are taxed higher on the larger lakes like Thunderbird and Omaha, rather than the lakes on Navajo are taxed lower. So that is one benefit of being on the smaller lake as well. Not only do you have less water traffic, less homes on the lake to see as neighbors, you also have a lower tax burden. Check out this new listing on Lake Navajo. This 4-bedroom, 2-bath home is over 2,500 square feet. It sits on 2 lots. It's almost 3/4 or over 3/4 of an acre and almost 170 feet of lake frontage with the 2 lots. You can use that extra lot as it is with a few trees cleared, or you could put an outbuilding there. This home has 2 levels with a walkout finished basement. The list price includes all the appliances: stove, dishwasher, microwave, refrigerator, and it also has a small pantry. On the main level, you'll find 3 bedrooms and a full bath with a jetted tub. Your laundry is also in this main bathroom. Plus, there is a screen porch which spans the back of the home and an extra storage area there as well. Lower level has been updated with luxury vinyl plank flooring and pine ceilings. There is a kitchenette on the lower level, the family room, a storage room, mechanical room, and another bedroom and bathroom with a walk-in shower. You can get out to the lake view from the upstairs in the living room, and the primary bedroom has doors to the screen porch, and on the lower level there are doors from the bedroom and the family room to get out to the patio. The taxes on this home and the second lot, including the SID assessments, were about $2,500 last year. Now, if you make this home your primary residence, there is a homestead credit in Arkansas, and in 2026 they plan to raise that to $600, so that would come off your taxes to give you a lower tax burden every year. There's 2 storage areas off of the patio, and then you can always also take the sidewalk down to the dock. Thank you for joining me on this tour today. We got to see a little bit of Lake Navajo, Navajo Park, a neighborhood, and a home in Cherokee Village. Now, this is just a sampling of some of the amenities in our area. Now, if you want to be on a bigger lake and you want to see more features of Cherokee Village, check out this video I did of a home on Lake Thunderbird. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.